Well, the Denver Zoological Gardens have evolved from a single-caged bear in 1896 to one of America's best zoos. And Dr. Colorado is here today to share some of the history about Denver's most popular single attraction. Always good to see you. So, what is the earliest mention of the Denver Zoo, Dr. Colorado?
Well, Baron von Richthofen, when he was planning the Montclair neighborhood along 6th Avenue about Monaco, you can barely see it in this map, had a Denver Zoo is an attraction for the Montclair neighborhood.
Interesting. But didn't Mary Elich have a zoo at her Elich Gardens amusement
right.
park?
In 1890, 5 years later, she introduces bears here to the Elich Gardens, which was originally a zoological gardens.
Isn't that interesting? Is it true the Denver Zoo actually got started in 1896 because somebody gave the mayor a bear? Is that true?
It is true.
Oh my
And the
gosh.
bear was named Billy Bryant.
Aww.
Here he is. And he came in as a little cub. And if you ever tried to keep a cute little cub around the house, they were great. But bears grow and grow and grow and raid the icebox, get into your jellies and jams, your cakes, your pies.
And if they don't find that, they get hungry and they're looking for some other kind of food. So watch out.
Right.
What happened to all the buffalo that used to be at the zoo?
To go back to the bear, they had to build a cage for it, and that was the first cage at what became the Denver Zoo.
Oh, okay.
And the buffalo, as you see in this photograph, are now on Genesee. They wanted more exotic creatures, giraffes, elephants, tigers, so they let these just ordinary, everyday buffalo go up to Genesee.
Yeah, as you're cruising up, you'll see them
And I'm sure
on the right side.
The buffalo were happy about that, a lot more room to grow.
Yeah, and it's such a beautiful sight, too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about animals escaping the zoo. Has an animal ever got out?
I've tried to nail this story down, but the story is that the zookeeper wanted this exotic little creature with a long furry tail that's very acrobatic. It can jump, it can climb, it can do all kinds
Monkey?
of things. No, a squirrel.
Oh, there
There it is. Isn't it cute? And how long do you think it would take a squirrel to figure out how to get out of a zoo?
There's the escape one. After at least 24 hours of trying to crack the lock on that one. How cute is that? Now, is it true that the zoo's Bear Mountain is now a National Register landmark because of its historical importance?
Right, and it made history in the history of zoos, and that it was a natural environment, not just a cage, but this old little Bear Mountain, they call it, with a little log cabin for the bears to go in if they didn't want to play with tourists anymore.
Yeah, are those black bears or brown bears, or do we know what they have?
I'm not sure what they are.
Yeah, because here in Colorado, I don't think we have any black bears, do we?
Right, yeah, it's the brown bear.
The brown bear, yeah, but I bet they have them at the zoo if you want to check it out. If you get tired of walking around the zoo, there's also other ways that you can see all the animals in the zoo.
Right, the zoo train is a great way to get around. You can also rent the carts to get around.
Choo-choo! Isn't that cute? Now, I want to go back to another picture that we have here, and there's somebody, I think it's Mary, in the cage. Is that Mary Elich
That's
in the
Mary
cage with
Elich
the bears?
in there, yeah, with her bear cubs.
Now, shouldn't she be nervous? I mean, bears attack.
Well, she looks pretty comfortable there.
She does.
She got along fine with them.
What, did she grow them? I mean, were they cubs when she first got them, and so they're used to, like, they're like her pets?
Yeah, I think so. So they got used to people. I'm sure she fed them regularly, so they didn't want to munch on her.
Wow, and that's at the Elich Amusement Park.
Yeah.
How long did they have a zoo?
Gosh, I think for about 10 or 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
And then she got more into theater and put her emphasis on the Elich's theater.
We are blessed here in Denver because we have a lot of family entertainment here and different excursions that you can go to, including, like we talked about, the zoo and also Elich Gardens. What's your favorite animal at the zoo?
That squirrel that got out.
The squirrel that got out? It's always fun to watch.
No, I think the elephants, if you've seen the elephant walk now, and the way they shoot water at you and whatnot.
Yeah, they're beautiful. And the monkeys, again, they're fun to watch too, the orangutans. So I want to talk a little bit about an event that you have coming up. You have something that people can actually, next Thursday, May 24th, 7 to 8:30 p.m., you're going to celebrate at South Platte River Renaissance. Quickly tell me about that.
That'll be at the Littleton Museum, which is a wonderful museum. Have you been there?
No.
It's one of the best of the small museums. And we're going to trace the Platte River all the way from South Park, where it starts out in the mountains there. Then it tumbles down through Waterton Canyon, and now, of course, it's the main stream for development, and 3/4 of the people in Colorado live along the Platte River and its tributaries.
Oh, very nice. Well, thank you so much for giving us a little history today. All right, again, if that's next Thursday, May 24th, you can join Dr. Colorado at the Littleton Museum from 7 to 8:30 p.m. He's going to celebrate the South Platte River Renaissance, exploring the river from South Park to Julesburg. The event is free, but you got to call to RSVP 303-795-3950.